Hello bros and welcome to SFXT or BroFive production, and the next clip was Sakura Spirit. This game is way too weird to actually be able to... Well, I start recording right here. It's way too weird. Unisama, I wasn't... That's not true. Oh, the soup is still cooking. I need to tend to it. Wait, wasn't she supposed to bring the soup there? The young kitsune scrambled to her feet and dashed out the room at high speed. Her tail comically hung between her legs as she did so. I turned to Mashiko, blushing faintly, averting my eyes abruptly so she could pull the sheet back up around herself. Ah, I see you finally woke up, Mashiko-san. With you two hollering about you and soup, how could I possibly remain asleep? I'm glad to see you are well, Taku-kun. Forgive me for taking such measures, but I fear that I was losing temperature too quickly and I need to warm in a hurry. At least it is a more enjoyable sleep than you would have had in the cell. I doubt that certain Wasit would give you the same service. Yeah, I doubt that too. Let's say the hospitality was appreciated. I am glad to hear that. If you would like to change, there is a screen just over there. I shall avert my eyes while you walk, of course. I guess one of us has to do it. What? Wait, what? Why don't the screen start moving? While I watched Mashiko close her eyes, hands covering her face if she tried to reassure me, she would peek a climb from under the blanket and made my way towards the closets. Picking them up, and as soon as I reached the paper screen started changing. If you could be so good, my robe should be upon the dresser. Could you pass them to me over the screen? It will speed matters greatly. Ah, sure. Let me give them to you. After looking around for a moment, I found the ephemeral robes nicely folded up on the dresser. My heart skipped a beat as I took a hold of them and turned toward the screen to hand them over, musing softly. Say, Mashiko-san, how comes you two were causing troubles in the village? You two don't look like bad people to me. Well, it is a touch complicated. Miko was researching a spell she wanted to perform, one on that would allow us to easily access certain things we need, and one of the ingredients was maiden silk. And let me guess, that girl's underwear was made of maiden silk? The only silk I could think was well, you experienced firsthand earlier. Maiden silk? I guess I understand why you thought of that. But isn't maiden silk another term for wedding sash? It is, in my world at least. As I said, this woman appeared around the side of the screen. I never knew that. What did you not know, Onisama? The maiden silk is a wedding sash. All our work was for nothing? Oh well, at least it's easy to get it. I just have to marry Taku-kun. Oh come on! What? Seriously? That's the first thing she thinks of. After a little incident, we finally gathered inside our room. That judging from the layout was the kitchen to have Meiko soup. Despite the younger kitsun's easygoing attitude, humming some cheerful melody, I found my cheeks still burning a little from embarrassment. I think a girl would tell me such a thing. Quickly shaking my head to clear the thoughts from my mind, I turned toward the elder sister of the two. I think actually he likes the elder sister more, but she is the only one he's seen naked, so I think it have to be a little more time before I decide, because I think seriously I don't think you're gonna leave that world. I think you're gonna stay there. The soup is delicious. Is Meiko-chan the one who usually cooks in this household? Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Takiwo. I don't usually cook, so I made a few lucky guesses. It's rather delicious, Meiko-chan. Perhaps you can do more cooking from now on. I would allow me more time to lunch around. Oh wait. I think she means lunch around with Takiwo. Seriously, I think that. Well, the first step to getting your wedding sash is to become a good housewife. What? Alright. And that includes cooking. Okay. What the hell is going on here? It seems like everyone lost their mind. I had a little amusement to Mashika's comment while I took a sip from the soup. For a few lucky guesses, this dish came out pretty well. That's true. I learned how to do all the cleaning and cook for you, and I don't what else, but it'd be fun learning. Meiko, stop saying that. You know very well that it would be pointless for you to marry Takakun. The villagers do not know him, and despite us, they would never craft a wedding sash for you. Yeah, I don't think so. That's not necessarily the case, Mashiko-chan. It's clear that you are not from this time and place. The village does not tolerate our existence. They hate us. They would never do a favor for us. A favor for a favor. All we got to do is find a way to make the village accept you both. I'm afraid they'll be able to find out how to do that. I'm going to have to learn more about the village itself. Yeah, probably. The pale-haired woman shook her head slowly, her ears sinking down against her head as she do so. Oh yeah, that's what they do when they're afraid or embarrassment or sad or something like that. It's not that simple. They would never trust us. Humans and Kitsune cannot get along in a long run. I'm honestly surprised that you have tolerated us this long. I would be glad to prove wrong, and you are free to stay here as long as you wish. Until, of course, you grow wary of our ways and leave. I don't think you're gonna do that. Onisama, please don't speak like that. Takiwo wouldn't do that, would you, Takiwo? Of course not. A guy like me would abandon someone just because they are of a different species. That's not the way Gazuki Carrot does things. See? I know that! However, I do recall the village elder telling me that it's not just Kitsune, humans, and spirits have been bad terms for long as they can remember. I would be a good idea to discover why it becomes like that. I cannot recall. There's much information in it concealed, even some like me. Most spirits keep to themselves these days. There are one or two exceptions, such as tertiary strong spirits who come and go as they please, but mostly they stay to their world. We cannot. We are stuck in the human world, for better or worse. Never ever know that. Even though I'm learning stuff now. Well, since Tatsuru is said to dwell at the shrine within the forest, we could visit her for some ideas. Ah, no, we do not need to go see her. Absolutely not. No, I don't want to go see Tatsuru. Don't want to go. She really doesn't want to go there. I was slightly taken aback by the childish way of speaking that Mashika suddenly used. It almost reminded me of when I used to be told I couldn't have to visit the doctor as a child, complaining and throwing tantrums along the way. But she's the only one who would be able to provide an answer we seek. I do not want to go. Tsuri is a friend? Faith? What? And I dislike the idea of spending time near her. She can't be that bad. And if anything happens, I protect you. Yeah, that's nice. Fine. If it really means that so much to you, I will show you the way to the shrine. But you will enter the ground alone. I don't want to go anywhere near her. You on your own there, Takeru. Oh, come on, Onisama. Absolutely not. I forbid it. You are not to come with us under any circumstances, Meiko. Okay, Onisama, I stay here. Like you said, I be here in the mansion. All alone. Unprotected. All by myself. Who knows what might happen to me? I could get trapped on the bookcase and die. Or sleep over a banana peel and die. Or get bored and die of boredom. Because I be so super duper bored sitting here alone in the same place I sit inside a day and in and day out. Yes, I get it. Fine, you can come along too. But you must be on your best behavior, Shibiko. No running around, no talking unless spoken to. Hi! Still, despite the cheerful extent of Meiko, I could help but wonder what happened between Mashiko and Tsuri for her react so strongly. Of course, little did I expect the answer to be to that question and could soon be provided. But first I decided that it would be a bad idea to spend some time with Kitsune to get to know them a bit better. Why would that be a bad idea? They seem nice. Well, I do got 2 weeks till I got to be back in Mars, so there's no rush to meet this Tsuru yet. How about we do something else instead? I'm sure Mashiko-chan will like the distraction. See? Oh wait, did I misread that? Probably. Well, anything to keep me from that place longer is good. How about you take Meiko-chan and go fetch some desserts for us? Oh wait, do you mean steal them? I think they mean steal them. There are orange apples, and a small vineyard to the rear of the mansion, and I can wipe up some cream to go with them if you would like. I'm not gonna even comment on that. Sure, that sounds simple enough. Let's get some delicious fruit, Meiko-chan. Okay. As Meiko led me towards the garden of the impressive mansion, she seemed a little quiet, like something was playing on her mind. I wanted to ask her what was up, but something about her way her eyes sagged and her tail hung told me it wasn't the best idea, so I decided I would simply try to cheer her up. So, which do you prefer, Meiko-chan? Apples, grapes, or oranges? We can get all three, but I bet we can sneak a few ourselves first. I guess apples. I know a Kitsune Spirit before a friend. What? I know Kitsune Spirit before a friend. Onisama who loved apples. I can't remember her name though. I guess my head just a little bit hollow. I don't understand what they mean by that. I know hollow, but come on, I don't understand that. Apples are pretty nice, hard on the outside, sweet in the inside, and your head isn't hollow, silly. If that was the case, I say I could still be stuck in Yale under the care of the Tsune tyrant. Yeah, probably. Oni-chan did most of the thinking though. I just sort of went along with what she said. She has most spells in her head, I think. Well, someone has to take the lead. Besides, I'm still grateful for your help, all the same. How about a playful raised hand to flick my shaky forehead and extend with a grin? What? See, no hollow sound. I'm sure there's plenty of clever thoughts in the pretty head of yours. Okay, wait, what? Oh, big mini butt. But at least you're real sure now. Anyway, let's get those apples, shall we? Okay, I get them. You go grab the collecting bucket. Alright, let me get down to business. Exclaiming cheerfully, I went to grab one of the buckets was near the apple trees and returned to Meiko, who had started climbing into a tree. Wait, foxes can't climb trees. Whatever. The girl looked like she was climbing well, but her handholds very risky at best. She began testing apples to see if they were ready to fall, holding on with just her legs. Meiko-chan, be careful, you might slip. Oh! The girl threw an apple at me, and while my reflexes let me catch it with ease, the force behind it still stung my palm a little. Of course, I did play it up for the girl too. I'll be fine. What? Takataka? Alright, that's a weird word. I've been climbing these trees all my life. Even the most experienced climbers end up getting an accident if they aren't careful. I smiled weakly at the girl's excited attitude, lowering the apples I caught into the bucket. You don't know what you are talking about. I'm a kitsune, a spirit. I won't fall. I'm super safe. Watch, I go for the apples near the top. Wait, Meiko-chan, unless you can fly, I don't think you should go for those. Fly? I can't do that, silly. Takeru-sama, whoever heard of a kitsune fly, huh? See, she slipped now. Of course, just like I expected, the moment Meiko tried to reach for one of the higher apples, the girl ended up losing the footing and, with a loud cry of surprise, tumbled down toward the ground. Meiko! To catch her. Then my reflex kicked themselves into the gear, trying to catch the girl before she fell onto the ground. Unfortunately, I didn't keep in mind some of the apples that were scattered over the grass, as a result causing me to trip over them, and while I staggered, I was able to catch Meiko before my imbalance caused the two of us to drop straight onto the ground. My head was throbbing once I had recovered from the spell. I moved to sit up, but found myself pinned by a small but substantial weight. Opening my eyes, I looked up at Meiko-chan resting on my lap. Oh, come on! How far is the game thinking to go? Oh, I guess I tried to reach a bit too far. Thank you, Takeru. You saved me, and you gave me a soft kind of hard landing. Well, it was apple on the ground. Meiko-chan, do you mind your crushing me? I don't think she weighs that much. Ah! Oh my gosh, Takeru, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. As the younger woman began to become quite flustered. I knew I had to calm her down. Gently I tittled my legs beneath her, and she toppled forwards, her head resting against my chest. Well, maybe we'll learn that kitsune are just a little bit clumsy, or maybe we learn that Meiko is even cuter up close than I thought. But here, I think you might mistake me for Oni-sama. Nope, I'm clearly talking about you. You have the innocent side to you that is really charming. I would be surprised that once misunderstanding with the village are solved, you have lots of people wanting to claim you as their adorable immortal. Yeah. I happily call you Unisama, Takeru, but lots of people in the village are super mini pants. Just want to spend time with you and with Unisama. Unisan? And who's to say I don't want to be called darling instead? That darling? I don't know if I'm ready. What? Really? I'd say we be a cute couple, the hero and the kitsune, living happily ever after with Unisama around. Come on, what the hell is this? Does he try to claim them both? Because it still really seems so. It's a little family, all they got to, so we don't have to worry about that. And a guy in my world will kill a pretty wife like yours. Okay. Oh shit, my back itches. That's better. And in back. And a guy in my world will kill for a pretty wife like yours. Oh yeah, he killed for her, not kill her. Alright. In words, I shocked knowing all too well that my teasing was taking effect. And yet, hey, effect 0. Yeah. Yet I was also happy to see that despite the embarrassment, the Sakura Spirit were seemingly lifted. Hey, thank you for saying so, Takini. I think Taku-kun would be better. Mashiko-chan likely would disapprove of competition in the elder sibling role, but I'm glad you cheered up. You seemed rather down earlier. Like the way your tail and ears were hanging low reminded me of a poor scolded puppy. Oh, that's cute. Huh? Oh right, I was thinking it's all. You know, the spell I wanted to try there only so many silky wedding panties. Wedding sash. Yeah, wedding sash. It's type of a belt that a bride wears during the wedding ceremony. I thought any spell involving panties would be a good idea to cast. Oh, I thought it was like wedding undies. They were that you wear on your wedding night. Wait, what did she wear them then when she was working? But anyway, the spell I don't know why, but I wanted to try it for a little while now, and well, it's a great spell. Not like activating one that easy, but actually making one a portal to another place. It certainly sounds like a fascinating spell to perform, but should you ensure it's safe first? Silly Takin, no important. The spell, I might be able to help you. I might, but I could just as well send me into the middle of the sea, drop me from height of Mount Everest, or trap me in a volcano. I think we should be a bit more careful with your magic. I'm a good mage. Yeah, but I'm sure you know where the portal gonna end up. That's why Harry said he told Atlantis he had a solution for their water shortage. Yeah, that ended up well. What? Atlantis? I sit with a high ambition, sunk deep into poor management. Anyway, I think it's best we get an expert opinion first. We go to the visit to Surrey anyway, so maybe we should be able to tell us if the spell will get me home. Well, but Tusu tells me I shouldn't use magic at all. She said it was her due to make it to use or something. Or something, I guess. Maybe she has a reason for saying that. Like maybe, I don't know. Spells have side effects. Yeah. Maybe a bot for an hat. You like Unisama. Was at first. She forbid me to, but showed me spells were helpful, and I can control them. She let me do more research. I'm not going to just throw spells around like nothing. I'm not a dumb little kid. Well, you're very young, that's... I found the picture right now. She doesn't seem so young, but she's so young, that's clear. I'm not going to try for you from doing anything. You're most likely old enough to cause, well, I don't know how young a foxy girl like you might be, but beware, the dark side of all magic. In most stories, magic usually has some nasty effects down the line. Like, what could you do if using magic gave you a terrible tummy ache and a headache or a diarrhea? Then you better prepare a teleport spell to the toilet. I do get headaches, but those aren't really all that big of a deal, and I get to be helpful to Unisama, and I'm not going to change that at all, so there. Hey, I already mentioned you didn't need to change that. However, that you do need to change is the fact that you straddling me and you're rather close, so I appreciate if you could get up. Oh, but you are so warm and soft, I can just curl up and sleep on you. Wait, don't go falling asleep. Nah, just teasing you. I do not that out here. Maybe tonight too. Only fair since Onisama got to do it. But more important than all that. Dessert! We need to get back inside. Onisama is probably wondering where we got to with these apples. I could really argue with her, the girl impact logic with a smile. I helped the girl to her feet and gathered a few fallen apples into the bucket and stood myself. And here we should save. Why does this clip seem shorter than all the others? But seriously, it's starting to happen a lot of weird things in that game. And because of that, I'm gonna actually I think I'm gonna do some research on this game, because it might come to a lot, and I mean a lot weirder. Because it's already starting to get really weird, but who knows, maybe it gets better. But hit like and subscribe, and I see you next time. BroFive!